Who is Tammuz? Tammuz was a young man that lived in a village in what is now modern-day Jordan in the year 9500 BCE. Tammuz befriended Shalim, the son of the village elder Adad, and the two conspired to run away together, feeling Adad had lost his mind and was leading their people to ruination during a prolonged period of drought and famine. When Adad discovered their plot, he captured Tammuz and took him to the edge of a bone-strewn crater where a meteorite they called the Good Green Eye had landed. Adad explained to Tammuz that once their land had been bountiful, a gift from their patron deity, the mother goddess, but that they had taken too much without giving anything in return. Angered, the mother goddess had cast down her eye, which had blighted the land with its green glow. Adad then revealed the reason why he brought Tammuz to the crater, to use him as a human sacrifice to help their tribe survive. Despite Tammuz's protests, Adad kicked him into the crater where the meteorite ripped his body apart as it sucked him into itself through what he saw as a green gateway. Tammuz later returned to life, transformed into a hulking humanoid monster with horns and green skin. Sensing underground streams with clean water his people could use to weather the drought, Tammuz realized that the Green Eye's power could be harnessed to provide his people with new technologies. Deciding to postpone leaving with Shalim in favor of using his new knowledge and powers to lead not only his people but the surrounding tribes as well into an age of prosperity, Tammuz set out to return to his village. However, he was attacked by his fellow villagers, caught in a net, and stabbed by spears. Tammuz realized that his fellow villagers didn't recognize him and tried speaking to them, but his words came out as gibberish. Tammuz was eventually killed by an arrow fired by Shalim, who realized too late that the monster was Tammuz upon spotting recognized a unique birthmark Tammuz possessed. After dying, Tammuz's spirit was transported to a barren wasteland and greeted by a being made of green vapor that called itself the One Below All. As it stated that its sole purpose was destruction, Tammuz, bitter and angry over being betrayed by his fellow villagers, told the One Below All that he wanted to destroy things as well. As the One Below All stated its weapon was hate, Tammuz agreed and the One Below All opened a green door for him. Later that evening, Tammuz's fellow villagers consumed his flesh. Adad lied that Tammuz had willingly sacrificed himself to the Good Green Eye, and that they could not only survive but prosper in their barren land if they sacrificed the surrounding tribes to the Eye. Tammuz came back to life and began reconstituting his body, causing his fellow villagers to be ripped apart as the flesh they had consumed burst out of their stomachs and mouths, leaving Shalim the only survivor as he had refused to eat Tammuz's flesh. As Tammuz finished regenerating, Shalim tried to explain to Tammuz that he didn't know he was the monster when the villagers killed him. Tammuz briefly considered letting go of his rage, sparing Shalim, and sharing his new knowledge with the surrounding tribes, but was compelled by the One Below All's hatred to kill Shalim and leave his home village alone. What became of Tammuz is revealed only by his skull, which was recovered from the Ottoman region and came into the possession of scientist Samuel Stern's eye, who believed it to be a hoax due to the skull not being fossilized. He was first appeared in the immortal Hold Time of Monsters.